Hello there, welcome to Saberduel Gaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to an early morning stint of Saberduel FC versus the Champions League, not Premier League. What am I talking about? There's no football this weekend unless you're following international football or lower leagues. For those who are fans of the Premier League and other big leagues, there is none because it's international time. So why not give you a little bit of football here? Hello, Dean. It's good to see you, buddy. And hello, Ulster. Jeez, you guys are flying in. Damn. Good to see you. Just going to do a relatively short stream today, probably about half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that, because I am taking my mum for her birthday dinner today. She is now 70. I know big Mama Saber is having her birthday dinner, so that's got to be the priority today. But as I'm staying over there at her house, my old kid house, overnight, I thought I'll do a little bit of a stream now. Thank you, Ulster. I will pass over your birthday messages. Dean says I'm not flying, I was running. I am a speeder. Of course. Sorry, Dean. I do apologise. So let's crack on with a few games. Any team man? Now we're going to stick with the main team. So we've got about 12 games left in the Premier League. It says Kylian Mbappe. That's Son. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean. I will indeed pass on your messages. Yeah, and we've also got Champions League and FA Cup games still to come. So I will be putting out a vote. I am trying to decide whether to make the Saberduel FC thing an ongoing thing, or whether to do one final season with us competing for everything. Because this season, the one thing we haven't competed for is the European Super Cup or Club World Cup. Yeah, Son is Mbappe confirmed. So I'm going to do one final season, but I don't know whether people want to see it just be an ongoing thing as a casual gaming stream that we do. We'll see. As to whether I'll move it from FIFA to EA 24, I don't know. I might do when I get it. We will see. That might be a good way to do it, starting on the next game, I suppose. So, yeah. Whoa. Also says, I think if you get EA Sports 24, then he should continue it. Okay, that's good feedback. Yeah. So if I use, oh, geez. So if I did another season on this one, and then when I get the new one, do it there as well. I'll have to make sure you can do it on that. And the only downside, of course, will be, oh, geez, I would lose all my players. So it'd be a brand new team. But I am happy to do that. That would still be good. Yeah. Okay. Oh! Ulster says manager career mode is still there. That's cool, as long as we can still do original teams. But I'd imagine you can. How's everyone doing, by the way? I think some people were back in school this week, some people back in work this week. How's everyone's week been?
Well, untidy in possession from Spurs. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful.
Dean says he's good. That's what I like to hear.
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you.
Ball through. Oh, still through. Oh, no, not quite. Van Dijk gets the ball through. Oh, does not quite. Oh. Oh, ball through to Salah. Mbappe just rolls it over the line with a tiny toe poke. And finally, we broke the deadlock. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Salah giving Mbappe a hug. I would have liked to have seen that at Liverpool. Dean says, yesterday I watched Across the Spider-Verse. What did you think?
Makes that finish look easy. That's a really good goal.
It was good. I like the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I'll say back in school for 4 weeks now. Oh, jeez. Oh, what a goal! Oh, my word. Sorry, Ulster. I was not ignoring you. I could see that one coming a mile away. That was incredible. Ulster's back at school for 4 weeks now. My mate was on holiday in Turkey this week, but I've paid him to get me a Real Madrid Black Dragon kit with gold accents. Dude, that'll be awesome. That will be awesome. You should, when you get the kit, just take a picture of it and put it in the community section on your channel. I love black kits. Some of my favourite Liverpool kits have been the blackout shirts. And there was a black and gold one we had from years ago. That was really cool. Football kits in Turkey are cheap. I have heard that people getting them from abroad and bringing them back. Way more cheap than over here. I mean, they are so overpriced over here. I mean, I love my football shirts, but they're just crazy. I end up getting them like the season after they go out of date now. It's just stupid. Also says, yeah, I'll put it in my community page. Might do on my other channel. Yeah. £10. Okay, I knew they were cheaper, but £10, that's insane. It might be cheaper to go on holiday to Turkey just to buy the kits than to buy kits, like, especially if you had like a family of kids who want them. Whoa. Ball through. What's my opinion of Ramos in Sevilla? I actually think that's quite nice. When you look at how many players have gone to, clubs in Saudi or America, I think the fact that he's gone back to a sort of a boyhood club or a club he came through, and I don't like Ramos. I think he's a prick. But I actually think that's quite a classy move. Because he could have got a big money deal to play abroad easily. So I think that's a really classy move. That would have been like Jordan Henderson going back to Sunderland.
Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers.
Look at those 2 goals, guys. I mean, let's have a look. See if we can see these. Because there was... The second goal especially was amazing. This one was good. Messi. Spoons. Oh, no, that was the miss.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact.
And a blunder by the keeper. Oh, off the post. So near.
Yeah, that was bad as well. Messi's not been on form in this one. This was nice, I think. This was Salah. Toe. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, inside of his foot. Jurgen Klopp must be... Yeah, I think in real life he's happy as well. The fact that he kept Salah. Watch this. Oh, nice little overhead kick. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, so we are 2-0 up. Is Messi finished, eh? Maybe. To be fair, this was meant to be his last season anyway. I think he signed a contract, a pre-season contract to leave us at the end of their season. So if we do one more season on this while I'm trying to get FIFA EA 24, it won't be with Messi. Oh, Mbappe's hat-trick. Tottenham have had a good season, so they really have, actually. I think in a lot of ways it sounds so cliche that like Kane was holding them back, but in a sense I think he might have been. He was just the focal point for everything, and now they don't have to stick with that. Dean says the goalkeeper almost hit the post with his head. I know. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Mbappe off now because he's starting to look a little bit tired. We're 3-0 up and he's got his hat-trick. We can bring on Andy Castle. And let's get Coutinho on for Messi. As Messi has not looked his finest. Whoa, Salah. To be fair, I do need to free up a lot of wages as well. Dean says, remember when Bale was in LAFC? I actually often forgot he was even there. I just think went like Real Madrid after Spurs and then just disappeared. Spent most of his time on the golf course. Golf course? Golf doesn't have courts. It's Mohamed Salah. Oh, yes. I'm going to have a look at my contracts and make sure we extend a few of them. We don't want to just lose all the top quality players. I mean, as far as younger players, golf court, you're under arrest. I know. I mean, young players, we've got Bellingham, we've got Mbappe. I think I might try and sign Zoboslai as well. He's looked brilliant at Liverpool so far. If I can get him for Saberduel FC in the midfield, that would be nice. We've already got... And again, it depends whether we're going to have Trent as a midfielder or a defender. He feels wasted as a defender, if I'm honest. Oh. I think Spurs need to just give it up a little bit now.
And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. To confirm, Chelsea did score in that match, and they're winning in that game at the moment by 2-1.
Turn by Andy Carroll. Puts the ball through to Coutinho. Chips it over the top, and it's... Oh, it was blasted by Jude Bellingham. Dean says Spurs can't even win the Premier League. Hell, most teams can't win the Premier League, though, to be fair. And currently, with Manchester City in play, almost nobody can win the Premier League. The only other team to have won the Premier League has been Liverpool. And even that was only once. They could win a trophy, though, yeah. The thing is, Spurs need to really prioritise the cups. They really need to prioritise the cups. Because they have a chance every year of winning the cups. Castle! No. Oh, says they won a pre-season trophy, but it's not as big. The only pre-season trophy that really counts. Don't get me wrong. You win a pre-season trophy, go, oh, that's nice. But it doesn't count. The only one that really counts is the Charity Shield. And then there's like the European Super Cup and Club World Cup that happen after the season has started. But that's about it, really. Okay, we're going to get Adeyemi on. We are going to get Nita on for Kelleher. And we will bring on Zaha for Salah. Ulster asks what my thoughts on Endo are. I actually think he will turn out to be a solid transfer. I don't think he's going to set the world on fire or be like, go down as a club legend. But he could end up being one of those little sorts of like cult hero type players. He's cheap. So whatever we get out of him will be a reasonable deal. He's solid. And yeah, I think he'll end up being a decent buy. And if he's not, we won't even remember because he didn't cost us a lot of money. Oh, Adeyemi doesn't quite do it. My mate is a Liverpool fan, says Ulster, but he overhypes him a bit too much. Yeah, people will do that, mate. You're absolutely right. He's not like world class. He's not like going to be a top midfielder. He's going to be a good solid hand, like a James Milner. Dean says I'm playing a career mode with Adeyemi. That's quite cool. I've enjoyed playing as him so far. I think it was you that recommended him. And yeah, I've been quite impressed with him up until now. I'll be honest, up until you recommended him, I didn't really know too much about him. But yeah, he's played well. It's very difficult to get in Saberduel FC as a team because we signed players like Messi and Bellingham and stuff like that. But he's whenever he's been called on, he's done well. Okay. It is, I believe, FA Cup time, and we are having a quarter-final match. I didn't realise it was quarter-final times. We are going to do some swapping around, though, for the Aston Villa game. Let's get Adeyemi on. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, by the way. I'm going to bring on a few different players. Attic has been absolutely class when he's played, by the way. For those that have not yet seen him. Aubameyang. We'll bring on Kate Gordon as well. Just get as many different players in as possible. Dean says, I think you'll win a trophy with Adeyemi. Well, we've already won the League Cup with him. So, you're spot on. He's already won us things. Let's get some more of these players that haven't played onto the bench. Is that everyone? We'll put Nita in as well. Ulster, if you continue career mode on EA Sports, I think you should do a little stream where you pick most transfers and we pick some players. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll do the sort of transfer stream at the start. I think that sounds fun. And what I can do is I can like throw votes as we're doing it. Throw votes out in the community section, so I can if I'm looking for a player and we narrow it down between a few, I'll throw a vote out in the community section and see which one we go for. That sounds like a good time, to be honest. Okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna put Arnold in. Alexander Arnold. Okay. Quarter-final game. This is big. We want to make it through to the semis. We want to make it through to the final. After this game, I think we have a Europa League game as well. Dean says, I wish we could sign icons. I know. I was playing as the sort of as the icon team, whatever. It's where it's got like Ian Rush and Ronaldinho and Kenny Dalglish, all these top class players from history. Beckham, and I was like, man, I'd love to sign a few of these. I think they should do is the soccer aid. Yeah, I think they should make that an option. Maybe you have to like unlock it or something. Like if you complete a full season, then in the next one you can, or something like that. Or maybe you have to like sign like a legendary manager or something, and then you're able to do it. I don't know. Just think it would be so cool. Even if there was a limit, like you're only allowed to sign 2, or you're only allowed to sign 1 even. I think that'd still be cool. Dean says Saber's going to sign Liverpool icons. I am. Of course I am. You're absolutely right. Oh my lord! Well, that has turned the potential game on its head. Check this out. Wow, there was no stopping that. Well, that has that's affected us. Ulster says I made R9 and Ronaldinho on FIFA 22, put them both in Barca, and then chose Barca as the team I wanted to manage. Then I had them in my team. That is, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we are going to have to score now. We've got some coming from behind to do. Well, there's one. Aubameyang tore through their defence. As devastating as Aston Villa's attack was, their defence was pitiful. That was an absolute run through. Look at this, just straight past. I think there's like 4 defenders around them. None of them have any impact on stopping that. That has to be a devastating blow for Villa, who would have been celebrating that lead with great aplomb. And now it is just gone. They've got to do it all over again. Adeyemi gets the ball out to Attic, who has pace and speed, but he does not have the ball. Dean says he's going to be Kid Flash. Well, Adeyemi's mate. I think Attic thinks the same thing. The speed he was bombing it down then. Also says Aston Villa haven't won a trophy since either the 80s or 90s. No, they haven't. Not in a very long time. My granddad actually supported Aston Villa because he was from Birmingham. Well, he was from Ireland actually, but he lived in Birmingham. So if I can get the ticket to the Liverpool Villa games, I try and go as a little way of remembering them. Okay, Adeyemi now. He's on the wrong side of the pitch, but he's... Oh. Dean says Aston Villa need to do something. Well, hopefully not in this game. Don't want them to do anything in this game. Oh, Vardy with the ball now. He's bombing forwards. Oh, keeper gets a strong hand down. And that deflates that attack. Oh, my word. Oh, that looked like it was bouncing and rebounding off everyone. Oh. Oh, that could have been a card, if I'm honest. Ball through. Oh, Adeyemi now charging in. And he scores. Well, there you go. When he's given an opportunity, this man does well. Absolute powerhouse charging through defence there. And that puts us 2-1 up. Now the lead is ours. Now it's time for Aston Villa to have to try and come from behind. But Saberduel FC will know that that is possible, so... Oh, my word, they're tearing through the defence. And they've done it. They've done it. Aston Villa are back in the game, and this has become something of a true battle. Dean says, that's why I like Adeyemi. I mean, yeah, he's definitely definitely strong, and he's got speed. Well then, both teams have had to come from behind, and both teams have succeeded. Oh. And we go into the second half exactly as we started, with both teams drawing. Dean says Adeyemi still has many matches in his life. Well, yeah, I'd imagine so. He's only relatively young. Okay. We've still got a hell of a game on our hands here. This is normally by this point we've got a game relatively sewn up. That is not the case. Instead, momentum may be with Villa. Oh dear. Saberduel FC are struggling here. Oh, but just like that, those struggles are now again with Villa. Attic taps the ball through to Aubameyang, who blasts it back across. Can Aston Villa come from behind a second time? It's a big, big ask. Can they do it all over again? Or will Saberduel finally start to power on? Is Adeyemi still young with 21? I don't know how old he is, but if he's 21, that's definitely young for a footballer. That's like the start of their sort of peak, the start of their prime. Some don't even reach their prime until a bit later. Okay. He is 21 then. Yeah, he's still in his youth, really. He could still be, technically, at 21, he could still be playing for the under-21s, strangely, as bizarre as that sounds. Let's get Coutinho. Ibrahim. And Milner in for Gordon. Andy Carroll in for Vardy. It's making some changes. Oh, okay, ball rolls out. Oh, Andy Carroll on the pitch for a matter of seconds. Oh, nearly. Aston Villa now looking to get forward again. Oh, my word. Uh-oh. Oh, my word, he's through. What a save. Fingertips That was so close to Aston Villa coming from behind again. Dean say today Germany is playing against Japan. Is that a friendly or is that like a World Cup qualifier?
He's driven in the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground.
Oh, qualifier. I mean, I don't like Japan's chances, if I'm honest, but
Just 15 minutes remaining.
I'm sure it'll be an entertaining game.
Have in store for them on the break.
Oh,
Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded
Aston
away.
Villa are certainly stopping us from getting a buffer. They're playing a hell of a strong game. I mean, granted, they are playing against our reserve team, but still. It's in. And with 8 minutes to go, finally, Saberduel FC have broken away from the back and forth and now have a 2-goal cushion.
As you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Whew. World Cup qualifiers have started. Europe's qualifying stages ain't been done yet.
Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home
But it'll
side
be the
very
World Cup up
frustrated
next,
today.
won't it? Not the Euros. Or is it the Euros next?
Well, I think the scoreline reflects...
I've got confused because I've been following like the Women's World Cup and the Women's Euros. I've forgotten which one we were even up to
An excellent performance.
for the men's teams.
Penalty at all for the keeper.
Bit of clearance.
Carroll.
Euros is next. To be fair, I always feel like we've got a better chance of winning the Euros than the World Cup.
And that's it.
Oh, they scored, but after the whistle is blown.
Quality of their forward play.
Seconds after the whistle is blown. And we are through to the FA Cup semi-finals. Scotland on 15 points. That's pretty good. I remember seeing Scotland actually got a couple of good wins and draws. I think they were pretty much through, if I remembered right. One of the guys I work with is Scottish, so... Right, we are going to do one last game. We are going to do the Europa League. Ulster says we beat Spain and Norway. We need one more point. One more point. Fair enough. Okay, so we're winning this one 5-0 on aggregate. So I think it's safe to say that we can play a few weakened squad members and stuff. So I'm going to throw a few scattered amongst the others. No one who looks at all tired. There we go. You don't like Frankfurt? Well, hopefully I can whoop them for you. We're already 5-0 up on aggregate. So, this one, hopefully...
Man, the focus of attention. Up against his former club, will he make an impact? Live.
There you go.
TV.
Joshua Cunningham, apparently.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions.
Okay.
Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart
This should put us through to the quarterfinals.
second leg. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
After that,
If we win this one.
hard to see how the visitors can
We've just won a quarter-final in the FA Cup. If we win this, we will be heading for another quarter-final.
Derek.
An awful lot of green space to run into. Just the challenge that was required. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Virgil van Dijk plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. David Silva starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, oh, nice save. Kelleher has been imperious for us.
And here's the starting 11 for
Oh!
Kevin Cash.
Surely that was a foul anyway.
Eze plays alongside Mario Götze in the centre of the pitch. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with 3 forwards listed from the beginning.
Okay.
Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's...
So Cunningham used to be one of our players. Don't even remember him. He must have been one of our youth players or one of the players we started the game with.
Oh dear, the goal was...
The name does sound familiar, actually. Don't know if he actually played any games for us.
What a shocking pass, really.
Milner.
Available.
Powerhousing through.
In towards Salah.
Oh, heads it down. But it does not go in.
Mario Götze.
Dean says Frankfurt is in the Conference League.
And vision shown by David
Is it?
Silva. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there.
Don't really watch the
Well, it's just
German league and stuff very much.
Football live with us here on EA TV, and Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
That should be a taste
Okay, Silva pushing forward. Chips over. Oh, it's just out of reach. Oh, it's a shame.
An alert intervention.
David Silva. Oh,
Well, quite a few of the fans this week have been
heading back to Zaha.
If you believe the stories coming out of the camp.
Vardy's considering retirement. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his
A lot of our players are considering retirement because we did at the start hire a lot of older players because we were it was only going to be one, remember.
Can they hit on the break? Well, they
So we also get an extended highlight to the match. Don't know. We'll see what time we finish. What I normally do is when I win a cup final, I will normally turn it into a special video, a highlight video. So you should get one in the next couple of weeks of the League Cup we won. I don't normally do it for other games. Oh, we're halfway through already, 0-0. It doesn't really matter. We're 5-0 up on aggregate, so
second half,
0-0 is a massive win for us.
determined defending.
Maguire passes it to Van Dijk on the turn, gets it forward to Zaha, using some of that lightning pace now. Turn, through, taps, shot. Oh, nothing. Nothing going for Trent, unfortunately.
Kolo Muani. Oh, managing to beat him.
Oh my words, how did he get past there?
There's always likely to be
Another save. Kelleher just keeps clean sheets. It's what he does. Mbappe powers forward. Can he get past? Oh, it's saved.
from the keeper.
Well saved by the keeper.
How did he stop that?
2 defenders crumble, but the keeper was absolutely solid. Okay, passes it to Zaha, who charges around, hits it in. Oh,
Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well.
referee was paid by Frankfurt, you reckon, Dean? Well, unless the referee is going to somehow give them 6 goals in the next 30 minutes, we should still be okay. Oh, clearance. Their goalkeeper has done well.
And the counter looks on here. Options available. Do they
Their strikers would have to do a lot better, though.
takes the shot?
Good block.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Trying to deliver it accurately.
Oh, what a save!
We're trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be.
What a save. So, just comes off. I mean, to be fair as well, I think Milner was stood on that near post. I don't think it would have got past him. Clearance forward.
Could be a chance to break here.
And it's Salah.
Will they prop it from this?
Salah absolutely powering forward. Makes the pass and it's in. Literally lifted the goal. The goal actually came up off the ground. Dean says Sabre would never pay a referee, right? Nah, we don't need to.
Here it is again, and it's
Saberduel FC are the best team in the world.
so quick to get out from the back, and then from there, the keeper
Look at that. You actually see the goal lift off the ground.
for a simple finish in the end.
Boom. And now it's 6-0 on aggregate and 1-0 on the night. A place in the quarter-final is absolutely secured. And hopefully the win on the day as well. Dean says we're not like Barcelona. No, we are not.
But a shocking pass.
Hopefully we won't go bankrupt either.
Mario Götze. He has teammates around him.
Although with some of the wages our players are on, that's offside surely.
Decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his
Okay.
teammate took control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Well, nicely cut out.
Oh,
Mario
don't think
Götze.
we ain't at risk at losing this this leg, but
He read the situation.
we haven't looked our best in this game.
This might be ideal for the
Oh,
counter.
say that though. Mbappe's through.
Just went a bit too early. Offside.
Oh, I think that was offside. Let's see. Really? What? He's further forward. Dean says, crazy thing, I have Iris in my wallpaper to do. That's not a surprise at all. We all know you've got a massive crush on Iris. Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Oh, he's through here.
Oh dear. Still no joy. And I think for Saberduel FC, it is job done.
The final whistle, and the host.
That green shirt guy may have to be a Hall of Famer.
Opponents in nearly every aspect of the game.
It's a whole team of Hall of Famers, mate. Okay. So that will put us through. Other teams going through are Red Bull Salzburg, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Spurs, and Borussia Dortmund. Oh, I remember you've got a crush on Nora as well, dude. You're allowed to have a crush on more than one character at once. Let's have a look at these scout reports. Oh, 58. No, that's not good. 67 for a goalkeeper. That's not too bad. Whoa. Some good players there. Dean says, it's not like someone is going to kick down my door. Exactly, dude. I think you'll be safe. I won't grass you up. Okay. I'm going to simulate this game. Just so we can be a little bit further along. And we beat Everton 3-1. I am amazed they got a goal, quite frankly. They are maybe the worst. Okay, so let's see. Saberduel versus Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. Nice. Of course, you beat Everton. Of course we did. Of course we did. Okay, so we remain top of the Premier League, only by 5 points though, and Liverpool have played more games than us, so that's not too bad. Chelsea have played one more game than us. So we look pretty solid. Let's have a look, see what we will have in the next stream. So in the next stream, we will play against Manchester United and Arsenal, both in the league at home, before playing Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and probably Brentford in the league as well. It looks like we are playing West Ham at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. So a lot of big games coming up. There's not many league games left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. Hopefully a few more cup games, though, to allow us to win a few more trophies. So, guys, that is where we are going to call it for now, as I have a busy day ahead of me. So I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. And until next time, take the high ground.